This video will introduce you to some of the key features of this service. However, this is intended to be a general overview only, so please refer to the other videos located on the Help page for a more thorough review of each feature. Before I take you on the tour, I'd like to provide you with some background information about this service and describe some of the key features that distinguish Quickscribe from other resources. People are often surprised to learn that Quickscribe is a locally owned and operated Victoria-based company that has been providing affordable and reliable legislation services since 1984. Quickscribe is used by a broad spectrum of professionals, including most BC government ministries, all of the 10 largest law firms in BC, virtually all local governments, courthouses, and major resource-based companies in British Columbia. In a nutshell, Quickscribe Online 2.0 is designed to make it easier for you to navigate, research, collaborate, and keep tabs on annotated laws that matter most to you. I'll now briefly highlight some of the key features and benefits before taking you on a tour of the platform. Probably the most important thing for you to remember about Quickscribe is that the legislative content is typically updated several weeks before any other source. In fact, we are often able to consolidate and publish changes within hours of them coming into force. We also routinely publish early consolidations of laws, which means you will have the opportunity to view how a law will look once it eventually comes into force. Quickscribe is also known for delivering timely notifications to alert you to both recent and pending changes to laws of your choosing. For example, our popular keyword alert tool will notify you of any new legislative activity that includes keywords or subject matter that you deem as relevant. This tool is ideal for tracking new orders or even legislative debates that reference your keywords. More on this feature shortly. The navigation system and search functions were built here in BC and are tailored to reflect the tasks legal professionals typically need to perform. The user-friendly interface will ensure anyone can make use of the service without extensive training, and the intuitive layout and search tools will ultimately save you time finding what you need. If you're referencing a section of a law, do you think it would be helpful to know that the section was recently amended? Quickscribe's historical point-in-time features will highlight exactly where there have been changes and when these changes came into force. With a single click, you can also view how the section read prior to the change. Quickscribe's unique Hansard feature will provide you with a better understanding of how a section or law came to be, and more importantly, how it should be applied. For example, if you select an H icon adjacent to a section, you will be able to view an actual snippet of a debate that happened in the legislature dealing with that section. Often, a minister may, for example, provide some clarity on the statutory intent behind the section, which can be very helpful. Quickscribe also offers a dynamic annotation feature that allows you to collaborate on important legislation topics with your colleagues. Plus, you can also benefit from commentary that is contributed by some of the most experienced and respected lawyers in their field. You can create your own private annotations that are visible to you, or publish, share, or even respond to organizational annotations that are visible to colleagues who are using the same account. Organizational annotations help to facilitate collaboration and clarity on pertinent legislative and policy matters with your colleagues, all within a secured, encrypted environment. Finally, everyone using the service will benefit from ongoing annotations contributed by some of the most recognized lawyers in their field. These Quickscribe expert annotators will provide ongoing helpful insight into relevant legislation with commentary and references to applicable case law. Finally, one of our most popular features is Quickscribe's unique PDF feature that allows you to print off sections, parts of entire laws, into a professional-looking PDF that you can print or save to file. How you access Quickscribe will depend on how your organization's account is set up. Most clients access Quickscribe with a personal username and password. However, some of the larger organizations may access the basic version of Quickscribe automatically through an IP authentication, no passwords required. For those who access Quickscribe without passwords, we still encourage you to create your own password via the Create Personalized Account, located on the top navigation when you first log in to Quickscribe as shown here. Creating a personal username and password will not only allow you to access Quickscribe from any location, but it will also unlock several customizable features such as keyword alerts, bookmarks, and more. So let's get started on the tour. I will begin with the basic ways to locate or find a law. Quickscribe includes access to all BC statutes, regulations, bills, orders, and a growing number of federal laws. On the left navigation, you can set up an unlimited number of bookmarks to specific sections or laws you refer to most often. To add a bookmark, simply select the bookmark icon adjacent to the law or section of interest. Below the bookmark section, you will see a list of the laws you recently accessed. There is also a general browse feature on the left where you can view current laws, historical laws, including those that have been repealed, bills, and orders in council. Aside from bookmarks, the fastest way to locate a law is to use the title search located on the top of the home page or from the dedicated search page itself. Simply begin typing numbers of a regulation or letters for the title of law you're searching for, and a list will begin to generate as you type. The top navigation bar includes numerous helpful tools that relate to the law that is open on your screen. For example, you can access full-text historical versions of the law as they read at different points in history. These dates represent a point in time when the law was amended, so you can view the full text of the law as it read the day before the amendments came into force. You can also determine the period of time that the law read this way, both before and after subsequent changes. At any time from within a law, you can call up a definition window, which will extract and display a list of all definitions throughout the law in one convenient spot, and you won't lose your spot in the document. This in-document keyword search will save you time by quickly jumping to a section of interest or finding words within the document. The Proposed Changes section will highlight and link you to proposed changes that have not yet come into law. From within the law itself, you will notice numerous color-coded amendment flags throughout the legislation. These not only serve to notify when and where amendments took place, but with one click, you will be able to view how the section read prior to the change coming into force. Quickscribe's popular PDF functions make it easy for you to print off select sections of the law as needed. You can do this from the table of contents by selecting the PDF icon adjacent to the group of sections you wish to print. And you can opt to print the legislation as is, or you have the option to print the sections with or without any annotations that are assigned to the sections. The professional-looking PDF is date-stamped, includes headers and footers, and seamlessly binds the sections you selected into a clean, single document. No wasted paper. To save or print the entire law, select the PDF icon on the top gray menu bar. To search for specific words or phrases across all legislation, Expert Annotations or Hansard use the keyword search function on the main search bar, located on the home page or the dedicated search page. From the search bar itself, change the option from title search to keyword search. Quickscribe's new search engine is smart, fast, and includes Boolean and proximity operators. A full list of search options can be viewed by clicking the question mark on the side of the search bar, including a link to a help page dedicated to searching. As a general suggestion, remember to use quotation marks for any inquiry that exceeds one word. The search results page will display all the various documents that include references to your query in order of relevance. You can also sort the number of hits per law by changing the filter to Sort by Law. This will help save you an enormous amount of time and will draw your attention to references within laws you might not first think to explore. You can jump directly to the section of interest from this search results page, and if necessary, back again to the search results page. Quickscribe Online also includes thousands of select Hansard excerpts that will help to provide you with some background information about the sections of law you reference. Hansard refers to the debates that happen in the BC legislature when politicians discuss new legislation. Quickscribe has scoured through these debates over the years and has selected relevant discussions that will provide you with some insight as to how the section came to be, and more importantly, how the law is to be applied. If you see an H icon adjacent to a section, this indicates that there is a Hansard reference relating to that section. For example, a snippet may include the minister responding to a question by the opposition, whereby he or she will clarify the meaning or intent of the section being discussed. These are fully searchable, and more are being added all the time. To learn more about Hansard and how we've applied it, visit the dedicated Hansard homepage and select the Learn More option at the top. A video tutorial is also available here and in the General Help menu. Located by the top menu bar, Quickscribe's alert page will introduce you to a number of powerful tools that will help you keep track of important, upcoming, and recent changes to laws of your choosing. The BC Legislative Digest was designed in consultation with Courthouse Libraries BC and is considered one of the most timely and comprehensive tools for tracking all types of legislative activity. You have the option to track changes by category of law. However, in most cases, this tool is typically used for keeping tabs on a few key laws of your choosing. For example, here's how you can set up an alert to receive timely notification of both pending and recent changes to the Employment Standards Act and Strata Property Act. This page will give you the option of receiving notification of pending changes when they are first proposed or introduced, or simply receive notification when changes come into law. The Quickscribe Reporter is our most popular informational alert. This monthly email alert provides you with a comprehensive summary of new laws and amendments that come into force each month. It also includes a collection of relevant news articles and case references by category of law. We think you will love the new Keyword Alert feature, designed to help you stay informed by alerting you to new legislative activity or Hansard that includes keywords or topics of your choosing. This personalized alert tool is easy to set up and is ideal for those who wish to track new orders or legislative activity dealing with specific subject matter. This tool does not require you to select specific laws to track. For example, if you want to be alerted when any new or pending legislation that references nurses, and you also wish to track any new orders that fall under the authority of the Strata Property Act, simply add these as your keyword alerts in the space provided and select the type of legislative activity you wish to track. Quickscribe will then email you with a direct link to the source within hours of the words being referenced. It's that easy. More information about this tool is available through this video tutorial on the Keyword Alert homepage. If you only wish to receive notification of amendments to specific sections or parts of a law, you can do so by setting up tracked amendments. To do this, simply click on the tracking icon adjacent to the section you wish to receive notification for. Doing so will turn the icon green to indicate that you are set up to receive an email alert whenever there is a change. Clicking on the icon again will remove the tracking. We recommend using this feature to track changes to federal laws on Quickscribe. You can manage your section tracking alerts from the Alerts page or from your My account at the top. Finally, there are two ways to keep informed when new annotations are published: by law or by individuals. We will explain how to set up alerts for annotations in a moment. For now, just make note of where you will go to manage these alerts once they are established. In addition to color-coded historical arrows and the older versions of this law drop-down list that we just reviewed, Quickscribe also includes a number of powerful standalone historical research tools that are designed to save you time with the more complex historical research tasks. For those who require a more detailed historical account of legislative changes and want to learn how these tools can help, I would encourage you to view the Historical Research Tools video tutorial located on this page or in the Help page. Please note that while most of the laws on Quickscribe date back to the 1996 revised statutes, work is underway to expand the historical scope beyond these dates, and new historical research tools are being developed, so stay tuned. This portion of the video will introduce you to the general concept of how annotations work, but I'd encourage you to have a look at the video tutorial accessible on the main Annotations homepage to ensure you are making full use out of this powerful resource. If you have created your own username and password, you can take advantage of the annotations and other custom features on the site. By clicking any pencil icon adjacent to a law or section, you can create a personal note and save it as a private annotation, which is the default, or make it visible to others in your organization. You can supplement your note by creating links to related documents online, or create a concordance or convenient links to other sections or laws on Quickscribe. You can even upload a small PDF, perhaps of a bylaw or policy, from your computer. In addition to private annotations, you have an option to publish organizational annotations for the benefit of your colleagues. These organizational annotations can be viewed by and shared with only those individuals who are assigned to your organization's secured account. In fact, colleagues can engage in relevant discussions by replying to organizational annotations. These discussions will help to facilitate collaboration on relevant issues and provide clarity and context for new staff who join your team in the future. When new annotations are added, the appropriate icon will appear adjacent to the section. There can be unlimited annotations assigned to one section, each providing valuable supplemental information about that section. Annotations contributed by one of Quickscribe's expert annotators are identified with the star icon. Quickscribe's growing list of contributors includes some of the most reputable lawyers and organizations in British Columbia. These legal professionals provide you with valuable insight and will draw your attention to relevant cases that relate to the section you are viewing. You can even follow users to receive alerts whenever they post. To view the full list of official contributors, select the Experienced Legal Professionals link on the Annotations homepage. You can even set up an alert to notify you when new annotations are posted to laws of your choosing. The concept here is to keep you and your colleagues engaged and informed about new cases and legislative activity impacting the laws that matter most to you. Finally, you can manage all your annotations, alerts, bookmarks, and profile information through your My Account page at the top. So that concludes this short tour of the service. Quickscribe offers free live demonstrations and training seminars, so please contact us to schedule a time that works for your office. And finally, as a smaller local service provider, we are more accessible than you may think. So don't hesitate to contact us with questions or suggestions on how you would like to see this BC service evolve. Emails are responded to within minutes, and more often than not, owner Mike Pasta will be there to take most calls that come into the office, a testament to our commitment to personal customer care.